Hi guys, I'm Ember. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm sorry about the setup. Again, I had to move. I have been having to move quite a lot, but that's fine. So I'm wondering, maybe my energy just needs to be in a different spot for some reason. Okay, so today I'm here with another collective tarot reading that I am doing for you, and it's timeless. And I got 3 cards for your current energies, and I got the Forest, the Dead End, and the Threshold. So I feel like you are moving through the forest, and I feel like this forest, it feels very dense and very complicated and confusing. And moving through this forest has been difficult. I'm seeing like a bunch of when you like walk through the forest and there's like a bunch of trees and stuff and it's always in your way and you're like hitting it on accident or like falling over and getting hurt. There's this feeling of like you getting hurt a lot from whatever this journey is that you've been on. And I feel like it's like a recent cycle or a cycle that you're still in that you're transversing. It's like you're trying to find your way out into the next cycle, and and you're on the threshold of doing that. You are on the edge of a breakthrough. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. And you are at a dead end somewhere. It's almost like you're at a crossroads, but the crossroads is not really a crossroads. Like you know that you're going one way, but like you're still trying to I'm hearing you're trying to tie up loose ends. I'm hearing strategic planning as well to get out of, or not to, maybe to get out of something, but definitely to get yourself untangled. There could be an emotional entanglement that you have with a person, or anything where you'd feel like it's a staple in your life. It could be a person, could be a job, could be a thought form, could be a family member. There's something that you've been entangled in for quite a while that has caused you to feel quite confused, is what I'm hearing, and maybe wondering what the lessons are. I don't know why that's a question. Like, what are the lessons? What lessons that I'm learning? Let's see what lessons you're learning. The ocean. I like to go to the forest and the ocean, both very like big energies, right? The forest is like there's so many trees and there's so much going on, and it's such a huge place and holds so much meaning. And the ocean is like that too. It's like land and sea kind of. And I wonder if you've been learning to transverse the world, the 3D world, yourself in a very earthly way, which may have been maybe difficult for some of you. I didn't even see the other one, the crone. Yeah. So this lesson is about learning how to be learning about wisdom, right? The crone is about learning wisdom. It's about learning. It's crows are very smart, clever, can deliver messages. I like how the hand is connected with the crone, like it's almost like one entity. So crows, like pay attention to crows. If you see like 3 crows, 3 is coming, 7's coming too. And ask ChatGPT. Sometimes I ask ChatGPT like, what does it mean if I see 3 crows? It's like fun, you know. But it's really about transversing the ocean, and the ocean is about your subconscious, your intuition, your emotions, things that are deeply buried. It's emotions to me. It's like the tides and moving with the tides. And I think that with the forest card, you're learning about wisdom. And I also now look, I picked up the poet card, which has crows all in the background. There's something creative that I feel like could be being born. My left ear is itching, so there could be something going on with your left side of your face. Your left. Hold on one second. It feels like your left ear down to your throat, so it feels like the left side would be. Right side is speaking, left side is receiving or listening. You're learning about how to listen with discernment better. And to move strategically, like crows are very smart and clever, and they have loyalty to each other, and they protect each other. And there's something about you learning about how to protect the wisdom that you've gained but protect yourself with the wisdom you've gained. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let me see what the challenge is. What's the challenge going on right now for them? The sword and the sustainer. That's so interesting. So these two cards came out on Thursdays, my Thursdays reading, and it said, gosh, I can't remember what it said, the title, but this is being a challenge. I wonder if, I'm trying to think of why this would be the challenge when this could have been your energy. You could be a cross watcher for, okay, so there could be, I don't know how to explain, how am I trying to explain this to me, Spirit? There could be a person, okay, this could be two things. There could be a person that's, that I was talking about, like, as the reader, not you, from this Thursday's reading, or it could be a different part of you, and this is like this reading here is like a different part of you. I don't know, there's something about it. Why is that so confusing? Hold on. What that reading was about, cutting, it was very, very similar almost, but it was like cutting out, cutting out a dead end, right? I think that reading could also be for you, so just go check it out, because it's totally two of the cards that was the current energy. So the challenge, hold on, I don't know why I'm getting flustered. Hold on one second. And I lost the cards, which is very rare of me to actually lose the cards. That is so crazy. I put them down, which I think is interesting. So I'm hearing sustaining the sun and the moon. It's like sustaining. It's not sustaining. It's like being open to cutting out the dead end, even if it's familiar, even if it's painful. That's the challenge. The challenge is to cut down the part of you that's sustaining a relationship or a thing that's hurting you. That's the challenge. But you've been doing this sustaining energy, I feel like, for a while, so of course the challenge would be to not do that, right? Challenge is being the sustainer. Is it being the sustainer? I don't know why I'm getting so confused. It's so weird. But like, I'm gonna get another challenge card and see if I can be a little bit more clear on this, because I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like it's deeper. Whatever I'm getting at is deeper than that. Okay, so we've got, oh my god, the challenge is the warrior and the threshold. So it's like you're, okay, this is what I'm saying. It's like you're on a cliff, and you like a cliff to like jump, like the fool, right? Like the fool is like on a journey, and he's like naive and like wants to take a leap of faith, right? The challenge is to recognize the warrior that you are, and recognize that you are on the threshold, and to believe in your strength and believe in the warrior that is inside of you, and that you have cultivated, and that because you have survived so much, like I genuinely get this feeling like you have survived so much pain and so much trauma, or just people hurting you, and you're on the threshold of like stripping down the part of you that like is, I'm hearing codependent, or like needs other people to like, I'm hearing save them. I know that sounds really harsh, but like I deal with that too, so it's like I'm not like, there's no judgment. The warrior is about unapologetically, so I'm trying to say, unapologetically going after what you want, unapologetically jumping and crossing the threshold by cutting off the dead end that is, I just see all of these black strings, kind of like on the dead end card, like pulling you down into a hole, and it's like, but you're the warrior, you know, even if you don't feel like you're the warrior. I think that that's what the challenge is. It's not that you're not the warrior, it's not that you're not the sustainer. You're both of these things. I think it's just trusting that you have the ability to sustain yourself in difficult times and not need anybody else to help you through that. And if you're not resonating with that, then maybe the challenge is that you can jump through and hold yourself and know that you're safe by even being like by opening up. Like, so I'm talking about like codependency in one way and like avoidant in the other. So like if you're like resonate more with an avoidant personality or avoidant attachment style, I mean, it's like when you like push people away because like getting really close with people is like very scary. So if that's the case, that's like the opposite end of this. that where you're like crossing the threshold to being open to more connections, to being open to stuff that is really scary to you. It just depends on where you're at. I'm sorry, I got so confused with that one. I feel like there's something else going on and I can't figure out what it is, and I'm also trying to be quiet. Okay, so there's heartbreak over an investment. Yeah, there's like major heartbreak over an investment that you have with someone. It's 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. There's something that you've put a lot of energy into. I hope you guys can hear me. I have to be really quiet. It's okay. What? Hold on one second. My daughter. Okay, let's see what tarot we got for tarot. 9 of Cups, which is about emotional fulfillment and filling oneself. Like, this is what I think this is what I'm talking about. I know this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm meaning. The 9 of Cups is about like internal emotional fulfillment, internal emotional content, being peaceful, feeling worthy in oneself, not feeling like you need anyone. That's what the 9 of Cups is. But the only way you get the 9 of Cups is by learning about how, like, what that's not like, right? Like by having bad things happen, or by going through harsh experiences and moving through them, and seeing how you move through them, and really like owning how much you've grown over this amount of time. And you learn that through grit, and through going through really difficult things, and being betrayed, and relying on people, and things falling apart. And then you gain that by because you learn how to stand up for yourself, and you learn that you deserve better, that you learn by knowing that you deserve better, but you learn by like taking the action to leave things behind that are hurting you, because that's what breeds self-worth. It's just really hard to do because it's familiar, it's an attachment, it's a person. It's not easy. It's like not an easy thing to do, or we'd all be doing it. So the 9 of Cups was there, but the 10 of Cups was hidden underneath. This is the 10 of Cups is like long-term happiness, like family. Okay, what else is going on? 3 of Wands. Something's on the horizon. What's on the horizon for them? What's on the horizon? Ships coming in. Queen of Pentacles, Death, and the Sun. So what's incoming is your understanding of how much you've transformed. So we've got this is the Death card. I wish you could see it better and there wasn't a glare. This is the Sun card. So the Sun is like, this is like shining light on transformation, on Scorpio energy. And the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like you shining. This is like you like coming to the threshold, and the breakthrough that you're coming to is realizing how much you've transformed, and then that transformation actually is self-worth, and like able to provide for yourself, able to like root chakra, like ground your own energy, but also create for yourself so that you don't have to rely on anyone else to do so. It's about finding, I'm hearing solidarity in yourself. Okay, is there anything else you want me to talk about? I swear I'm missing. I don't know if you feel like you're missing something, but there's something I feel like I'm missing. So we got the Magician. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Page of Swords, collecting information. And we have 3 of Swords. One more. And we have the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Why is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse? Conflict with recycle. Yeah. So what I'm getting, and then Ace of Swords in the back of the deck. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that maybe, okay, so what I'm getting something crazy. Not crazy, but like I'm just like getting a lot. I'm sorry. So you may have grown up, some of you, not all of you, but some of you grew up either feeling neglected, feeling like you were poor, or you were poor, like poverty, like actually being in poverty, feeling like you couldn't create for yourself, or you couldn't rely on yourself, or it could be that you couldn't rely on other people and that you had to do everything yourself. So just like put it in the box it goes. But there became this belief almost around, I'm hearing not being grounded in like what you, like your worth. So then that like affected what you created in some way. And maybe there's somebody, or I'm getting this feeling that there's somebody around you that could be helping you financially, but like it's like it comes with stipulations. And the 5 of Wands is really reminding me of like there's someone fighting you on something, Well, who's fighting? Someone's fighting you on something, but you're moving. I'm getting Six of Swords. You're moving to calmer waters. But who's fighting? Why would they be fighting you on this? Maybe because they don't want to be left behind, is what I'm hearing. Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, and Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, I see. So this person is emotionally, Queen of Cups in reverse is emotionally manipulative. It reminds me of borderline personality a little bit sometimes. It's where you're like really hot and really cold, really emotionally dysregulated, right? And we have the Page of Cups. It's almost like this person, and the Ten of Wands, it's almost like this person brings their information to you or their pain to you and done like almost like a trauma dump is what I'm getting a little bit from this person. And then I just saw Ten of Wands. It just came in reverse. It's like, yeah, like they're releasing their burdens onto you, but that in turn is causing you to feel depleted, which is also causing the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot and the Knight of Cups. What else, Spirit? Anything else you want me to... The One, the Animal, the Box, the Mother. One, the Animal, the Box, the Mother. What's the advice? Let me get the advice. Okay, you know what? The advice is... What is the advice? I'm sorry. What's the advice? Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's confronting the pain. Bless you. That was so cute. Bless you again. 2 sneezes. Okay. It's realizing that you've been betrayed and like giving yourself permission to feel all of the feelings that the Ten of Swords is. It's an ending. It could be a betrayal by somebody else. And it's giving yourself permission to feel all of the feelings. Like, and I feel like it's like the 5 stages of grief almost that you're going through. Okay, so what else? What is this Ten of Swords? I'm feeling the Tower. There's judgment. Yeah, it is. It's about looking deeply within, like, why did this betrayal? So, like, if you're dealing with a person, okay? Let's say, I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say somebody cheated on you, okay? Let's say someone cheated on you or stole from you or took something from you or broke up with you or something, right? Hurt you in some way that was like not okay, right? Because that's what I'm getting. And you're like breaking it down. You're like breaking it down. That's what I'm feeling. You're breaking it down. I keep getting like not distracted. I keep getting like disassociated a little bit. Because there's like a decision you need to make, but I feel like a intentional cloudiness. I don't know. I'm getting all over the place. Why can't I say this? Okay, hold on. Judgment, Ten of Swords. It's realizing and like looking at why this person did this to you, right? And not looking at it in a way of like, this person did this to me and they're a bad person and blah, 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 right? It's about looking at like, and like, it's like realizing that whatever happened, whatever betrayal happened to you, it was not about you. And I know that is like easier said than done, obviously, to not feel like that. But it's really important that you realize that if someone betrays you, that is saying something about them and not about you. And I think that maybe whatever this betrayal was, you internalized it, right? And this could be from the past. This could be like from a child. This could be childhoods, right? So like if it doesn't resonate, like put it where it goes. But this is really breaking down like the pain and like seeing it from like an objective point of view of like, okay, this person cheated on me because they're not feeling good enough within themselves. And also like what can I do to learn from this, right? How can I forgive this person, but also like take care of myself during this. I feel like I don't even know if I should post this video, to be honest with you. It's all over the place, and I don't know if that's the way you're feeling, but it is. So the advice is to look at the pain, look at the betrayal. Don't project it onto yourself. Look at healing whatever this is for yourself, and letting go of the expectation to take care of somebody else in their pain. Because whatever this person, even I think they betrayed you, and then like are looking for also like an emotional help, or like physical health or some type of help, or they're coming to you and they're like burdening the they're giving you all their burdens and stuff, and they've betrayed you. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a little bit like it's like a little bit like the audacity, you know what I mean? And I think that, yeah, this is a really hard reading. Why am I having such a hard time with this reading? I think it's because people can hear me and I'm like uncomfortable. Okay, so this is, apocalypse says so. Okay, so this is about, hold on, let me just check really quick before I say that. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. I really don't know if I should post this for some reason. I feel ashamed for some reason. Why am I feeling ashamed? Do you feel ashamed in some way about something? What would they feel ashamed about? If you don't feel ashamed, then like don't take this. But what would you feel ashamed about? 7 of Swords in reverse, not seeing the truth. I see. Okay, first of all, if someone is moving in a way that is manipulative, shady, causing illusions, right? If you didn't see it, that is not because you're not discerning. That's not because you didn't know, you know what I mean? You didn't know better, right? And if someone did this to you on purpose, 7 of Swords upright on purpose, I think it just shows like whatever this is like really not great for you. And I think the dead end is the cutting out and the decaying of the, like this, like apocalypse, right? It's like letting it decay, letting it die. It's like, let it die, because like, it's okay you didn't see the truth. Like, forgive yourself for that. It's okay you didn't see the truth. Sometimes we don't see the truth, and like there's a reason for it. And I feel like there was a reason for this, to show you not how like you fell for it, but how loving and kind and loyal and wonderful you are. And this person didn't see that and took advantage and didn't hold you in a way that was respectful and loving, and that created all this self-worth problems or issues or whatever you want to call it. And I think that the cycle is about moving away from people that hurt you, and moving and people that are manipulative and shady, and learning and moving into connections that are like of the light. Like Queen of Cups in reverse is emotionally manipulative, needy, can be obsessive, can be drama, chaos, right? And obviously with the 7 of Swords, I mean, it's like doing it on purpose in some way to fool you, to get one over on you, but only in a way to get what they want, because it's a selfish move, right? But again, it is not about you. And just because you didn't see it, just because you weren't able to uncover it when it was happening, doesn't make you not have a good intuition, or you not be discerning enough. It puts all of this on the other person. And I think what Spirit really wants me to emphasize is releasing the guilt and the shame about not seeing it, about not knowing it, about not feeling it, about it happening in general. Like, it is not about you. And so I'm sorry, I know this got super specific, so I don't really know who it's for, and I don't even know if I'm going to post it. But if I do, this is very tough reading, and I'm really sorry if this did happen to you. I've had it happen to me before, and it is one of the hardest things to move through, and one of the hardest things to let go. Like, people always act like, oh, just because someone like cheated on you, it's so easy to leave. Like, no, it's not easy to leave no matter what someone does. You know what I mean? Because you love them and you get attached, and there's familiarity and routine and years and time, and so it's like, yeah. Don't be hard on yourself for this, and take it easy and be kind to yourself. And you're moving through this, you're coming out to the light, and everything's going to be much better once you're able to finally release this. And you are going to release it. It's just taking a little time. It might be taking a little time, and that's okay, right? Sometimes it takes time. What am I saying? Sometimes it takes a long time to learn lessons like these. Like, it really does. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you guys. I'll see you guys next time.